For the last 40 days, we've been fighting tooth and nail to hold Donald Trump accountable for this cliff that is happening. It is Donald Trump's shutdown. And last March, when we kept the government open, they said that they would talk to us about this. They said they would work on the health care and the cliff that's going on right now. Every person in America, as of November 1st, has in their inbox or their mailbox the amount of their premiums. And for every person in America, I can guarantee you they went up. This is an all of us problem, and it's a right now problem. And so we have to make sure that Congress takes action. So now everyone in America knows what's going on. But for Trump, cruelty is a feature, not a bug. So we got our vote. John Thune said, you can have a vote on the date you want on the bill you write as Democrats. And that's going to happen in about a month. But Donald Trump has decided to starve children and to starve babies. Cruelty, a feature, not a bug. The deeper we go into the second month, the harder it will be. There is no end in sight. So this bill funds SNAP. It funds our women, infant, and children program. It makes sure that our airports are going to reopen and that air travel and our tourism economy, which we're headed right into Formula One, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, we have to take care of our tourism economy and our federal workers, who I've been hearing from is they're missing second or third paycheck. They're losing their car, their apartment, their credit cards are maxed, and they're telling me they have nowhere to go, and it will be years before they repair their credit. And so this is not the last inning. This is the first inning. We're going to take our vote. We're going to hold them, put them on the record, hold their feet to the fire. The CR only goes to January 30th of next year if they don't do what they say they're going to do. And we're going to make sure that children don't starve. We can and we must do all of it in every way, here in the courts and in the streets. This is Donald Trump's shutdown. He put us here. The Republicans put us here. They don't have a Speaker of the House. Donald Trump is the Speaker. He's even said so himself. But they have tools at their disposal as well. And we have to take the cruelty off the table. We have to fund SNAP. We cannot let in Nevada 42 million people go hungry. In Nevada, 500,000, a majority of whom are children. We cannot let that happen. We can't upend Nevada's economy. And we have to be sure our military gets paid, our federal workers get paid, and that we can continue to function. And so we're going to do that. We're going to take our vote in December, and we're going to find every other way we can to protect the most vulnerable and increase affordability and opportunity for everyone. The fight is not over. There'll be many fights between now and November. This is just the beginning. We extracted a vote on our terms, on our date with our bill, when in September and October, well, actually since March, no one would come to the table. Donald Trump or the Republicans refused to talk to us, refused to negotiate, refused to extend the credits, and refused to give us a vote. We are in the minority. We don't control the floor. So the fact that John Thune is telling us that he will turn the floor to us on a date of our choosing with a bill that we write to improve accessibility and affordability for all Americans in healthcare, that is our win. And it's the only way we can move forward with the ACA tax credits. And so I think that we have elevated this so every person in America, it is on their mind and on their lips. And again, Speaker Johnson, if you want to go to Louisiana, his district is one of the top districts that will be impacted by this. He has more people using those ACA tax credits, I believe, than anyone else in the country. And if he isn't listening to his constituents, then I'm pretty sure there'll be a big group of Democrats that'll go down there, listen to him, and we can take him down at the ballot box, because that's eventually where this has to lead, to take people down, hold them accountable next November at the ballot box. Catherine and I talk together all the time. We work together. We represent Nevada. We love Nevada. Nevada is our home. We both just chose a different path to get to the same place. She decided early on to keep the government open. It is her right. For me, I wanted to be sure that we held their feet to the fire, that we elevated the conversation, and that everyone in America knew what was going on. And actually, you don't even have to ask me. Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House pretty much said it best. She can't believe her kids' premiums are doubling. And she said reasonable people everywhere, responsible people, should get together and fix this. So that's what we're trying to do. I invite everyone to come along, to agree where we can and fight where we must, because this fight isn't over. We have a long way till next November, and every day we have to hold this administration's feet to the fire, and that's what we're going to do.